Yo, what up, what up, what up? You know what you watching, man. It's Talks with Cornelius, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This message is for those that, kick people while they down. You never kick nobody while they down, right? Man, y'all familiar with Jonathan Dupiton, with the Rich and Unemployed podcast. Successful podcast. Big ups to him for building something from zero. But I gotta say this, right? A lot of people say, oh, he did fraud and this. He defrauded the system. He in jail for, I'm sure a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Money laundering. They're gonna probably hit him with a whole lot of stuff. Unemployment, fraud. A lot of stuff. A lot of people do a lot of stuff, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all this though. In the end, we don't kick nobody when they down. You feel me? I see a lot of podcasters coming online saying, "Oh well, I've been told y'all, man. Half of these podcasters, they fraudsters, they be faking the lifestyle." Yeah, that's true. A lot of people do fake their lifestyle. But I'm gonna tell you something. With this dude, I don't think he faked his lifestyle. However a person got their money, that's how they got their money, right? And I'm gonna be real. Money ain't real anyway. So for him to be facing 30 years for something that ain't even real, who's really the big fraudster? The government, right? But look, check this out. Like, you gotta understand this about life, right? Everything that you want, it can work out for you. We ain't gonna kick dude down. He made his decision. He did what he wanted to do. Yeah, that's what comes with the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta understand this, right? We as people have, the same 24 hours. And whether you're doing something legal or illegal, you are doing something, right? Whether you're doing something to, make more money in your life or doing fraud, you're doing something, right? So I want to distinguish y'all. I want to get y'all to understand the bigger picture of creating what it took to even get to the level of doing unemployment fraud and reaching a goal of $10 million, right? So look, check this out. Jonathan, I'm talking directly to you. If you ever see this video, I'm talking directly to you, right? The most powerful thing that I probably could say to you right now is, you have to understand the same amount of time, and I'm not just talking to Jonathan, I'm talking to everybody. The same amount of time that it takes you to commit a crime, the same efforts that it takes you to do fraud, the same efforts that it takes you to, fill out an application, to commit anything, whether it's legitimate or illegitimate, right? It's the same time that you could have did something that was legit, right? So most of us want that the get rich quick scheme, whether we put ourselves in a situation to where we don't understand what we're getting ourselves into, then we get into it. We're like, oh shit, I didn't expect this. But look, in order to make money, in order to get it the legitimate way, you need a system, right? In order to be wealthy, successful, rich, you need a system, a daily system. And I don't think that y'all realize this when the same effort and the same momentum and the same time that you put into doing something illegal, that's the system that you can use to build something legal. Y'all understand that? So yeah, it might come faster when you're doing it illegal, but it ain't gonna last, bro. It don't feel authentic when you're getting it the right way. And right, we can say, well, bro, what is the right way? The right way is knowing that you work hard for something and you ain't gonna just blow it. Majority of the time, when people don't work hard for something, you see them. They go broke real fast. They blow it. They buy stupid shit. Majority of the time, look, I used to be there, bro. I can't stress this enough to y'all that, like, listen, take my words. I cannot stress this enough that the things that you put out into this universe will come back to you, whether it's good or bad. So if you're doing bad, bro, and you got skeletons in your closet, bro, clean it up while you still can. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a situation to where you feel like, damn, bro, well, I ain't capable of making millions, bro, you doing it the illegal way. That's a fucking system. Y'all niggas is businessmen, and y'all don't understand. Even though you doing shit the illegal way, bro, it takes brains and sense to do that. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of fucking brains and sense to go and trick a system that was built with billions and billions and billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of game, and like y'all don't understand how powerful y'all are, bro. So like for the niggas that is out here doing whatever they doing, fraud, whatever, getting it out the mud. I don't care if you selling dope. Nigga, y'all niggas is businessmen that understand a system. Without the system, you wouldn't make no profit or customers. You wouldn't have the type of stuff that you have. Look, I'm not telling y'all to go and commit fraud. I'm not telling y'all to do none of that. I'm just telling you to don't forget what you're doing and don't forget the process of you doing it. That makes sense? It takes a lot of money to make, it takes a lot of effort to, do what Jonathan did, because that's a lot of doing paperwork. That's a lot of doing back and forth. That's a lot of finding people profiles, whatever it takes to do that. It's a lot. And I'm gonna tell you this, 10 M's, just imagine if you was doing that shit legit, bro. It would have came knocking at your door. You would have been like, damn, I got all this money and it's protected because I got all the receipts of how I made it, and they can't get me for nothing. Y'all niggas is fucking geniuses and y'all don't understand it, bro. And y'all keep letting the love of money trick y'all out of y'all situation, bro. One of the number one sins is greed, bro. And when you get that under your, understanding, and you understand that, bro, it ain't about making the money, because when you get it fast, you're gonna blow it fast anyways. You just gotta get out there, do the right thing, and create a system, because you already got the mentality. You just thinking, how I get this shit fast, how I get it the illegal way, how I'm gonna get it. It don't matter how I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna just get it. Nah, bro. Jonathan, you a smart nigga, bro. You smart, bro. You know you smart. But guess what? None of that smartness, none of the game you got is worth anything behind bars, bro. That shit ain't worth nothing. If you see, just get yourself behind bars, bro. You see a situation that unfolded from you doing prison time before, bro, and you knew that something would come from that. Even if you had a slight situation that something would come from that, you knew that, this could potentially happen. I just want y'all to understand what y'all getting yourself into when y'all make these decisions, bro, especially playing with the government. Y'all playing, bro. These people got billions and billions of dollars to come find you. And when you doing stuff like that, hold on for a second. When you doing stuff like that, you gotta understand, bro, they gonna come get you, bro. Uncle Sam ain't playing about their money, bro. They especially coming, bro. They got people sitting in the desk all motherfucking day watching transactions, watching bank deposits, watching unemployment, watching a whole lot of shit, bro. They got people that sit here and do nothing to watch you all single day long. You mean to tell me if I got trillions and trillions of dollars, I don't have the money to fucking bind it or keep it secured? Come on, man, we gotta start thinking with our brain, bro. But look, I didn't make this video to bash him. That's not what I made this video, because I ain't bashing him. I got mad love for him. But I did make this video for the next young nigga, or the next young man, or the next young lady out there that did the same thing, or that's doing the same thing. Whatever you're doing, stop while you can. Turn yourself to a legitimate business person. You already got the ethic, the work ethic. You already got the brains to do it. You just gotta apply it. You know what I'm saying? Apply it to something that's legitimate, because it's not the fact that you can't make millions. You just gotta build your system on a legitimate, solid foundation so that you can continue to make the millions. You feel me? So a lot of us want to get it fast. Fast ain't never coming fast. You feel me? It's gonna come fast and it's gonna go fast. And I'm telling you, I am a living witness to that. I done made so much money and I done blew it fast because I done got it fast. But that ain't the goddamn, that ain't what you need. What you need is some guidance, some financial education, because it ain't about how much money you make. It's about how much money you can keep. And most of us can't keep shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making this video to say, bro, for all my people out there that is trying to get it out the mud and get it that way, think about it before you do it. Because I guarantee you, you get caught, they're gonna try to throw you the book just because, especially if you're a black man, and I hate to play the race card, But just because you doing some white collar shit, oh, this nigga think he can do this crime, huh? No, white people get away with stuff like that. Not black people, bro. Who you think you is? You got the nerve to think that you finna commit a white collar crime and they not throw you the book. Come on. And then you black? Come on, bro. They're not doing that, bro. So you gonna put yourself in a situation to where you gonna put yourself in a hole. They're gonna come get you. And then you're gonna be like, damn, I can't get out this situation. Stop while you can. That's the more of the message is stop while you can. I ain't your daddy, I'm just trying to give you some game. So with Jonathan, right? You're gonna watch this video. I hope you see this video. It's all love. I like what you built. You can't take nothing away from a man based off of his circumstances. If he built it, he built it, and it's nothing but respect. But you gotta understand this. How you build it is the same way it's gonna fall. You feel me? So if you built it off of some bullshit, it's gonna fall by that same bullshit. And think about what I just said. If you got it legitimately, you built it on solid foundation, the foundation is solid. It ain't gonna fall too easy. And that's what some of these people that done it and built that shit off of Fugazi, and I'm not calling him fake, but he a hustler. What hustlers do, they get it by any means, right? So we ain't gonna call him fake because he achieved something, whether it was illegal or legal, he achieved something. So all the podcasters says, oh, he's a fake podcaster, he's this. Don't take nothing from him, man. He built something in the making, but at the end of the day, you can't take the game from a person like that because he knew something that other people didn't know, whether it was legitimate or illegitimate. He knew something that other people didn't know. So the thing is just giving y'all some game, bro, and don't kick a black man while he down and actually support him. You know what I'm saying? No matter how he got in the situation, even if he ain't had nothing to do with the situation, support him, man, because we do so much shit to get ourselves in fucked up situations, and our own people turn our back on us. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta, keep it 100. I support his podcast. He got kids. He a man out here trying to get it like everybody else. And some people just only doing and handling things with the cards that they was dealt. And I'm not saying what he did is right. What I am saying is what is right. Because at the end of the day is, bro, if you think about it, none of this shit is real. The money ain't real. If you think about how the IRS got their money, that shit is fraud. You feel me? So if you really, really look at it, it's like they taking money from niggas that work hard, double taxing you, doing all this type of shit that, they're pretty much extorting you. You feel me? But that's a whole nother video, and I'll get into that another day. But listen, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below if y'all got this far in the video. Talks to Cornelius. It's all love. Peace.